All right, guys, what's up? Back at it with. All right, I'm doing another book review. I couldn't keep it on. Anyway, this is a book suggested by my great aunt, my grandmother's sister. It was a gift too, so I was like, I'm gonna check it out. I'm usually not into these spiritual books because they tend to be a load of crock and bullshit, you know. I'm getting mixed feelings about this one. Let's see. A practical guide to learn life's daily habit. I heard God laugh. I know like a bunch of like white Christian women are like, oh, this just sounds so calming. That sounds fucking terrifying. I'd be shitting myself if I heard God laugh. What I have to do to make God like laugh? He's probably laughing in like hysterical anger. You'd be surprised how much people do that, right? Or, oh my goodness, it'd sound like fucking thunder or the sky's falling, man. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous, man. But anyway, it's gonna be a quick book. Before I get into further details, let's read the back cover. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into. I heard God laugh. Yep. I said it for the fourth time. Is your life working? Not really, no. All right. Read this through the phone instead of like looking at the book. I got bad vision. Most of us are trying to piece together the jigsaw puzzle we call life without a very important piece. Over time, this becomes incredibly frustrating. In this extraordinary book, Matthew Kelly, that just sounds like a cult leader, man. I'm scared. Powerfully demonstrates that we cannot live life like we imagine or experience the joy we yearn for, unless we learn to tend for the soul. Okay. From there, with his classic style of practical wisdom, he teaches us the remedy for the problem. When our bodies are hungry, our stomachs growl. When our souls are hungry, we become irritable, restless, confused, overwhelmed, exhausted, just adjectives, and tend to focus on things that matter least and neglect the things that matter the most. Are you taking care of the soul? Probably, definitely not. Are you feeding and nurturing it? I'm feeding and nurturing myself now. Are you ignoring or neglecting it? I'm definitely not neglecting my problems. The reality is most people have never really taught how to tend their souls. All right. Ever wonder I was able to write and speak the way he has 3 decades? Okay, now it seems really cool. It just seems like a super church guy. Intimate details of journey struggle teaches us how to apply for spiritual lessons. All right, and I see it's a Catholic book, and I cannot resell it. That's making me kind of nervous, man. I can't resell a book. And then another thing I saw, just like flipping through with this shit, man. Right at the end of the book, you know how they have like 1 or 2 pages for a book of promotion, man. All right, so you got the epilogue right here, 1-page epilogue, cool. 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, 5 page, 6 page, 7 pages, one-sided, 3.5 pages, double-sided of just advertisements in the end. It making me kind of nervous, man. Why you got so many ads for so many books, man? You're kind of making me nervous on this one, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get into it. So we open up the book. I'm not gonna read the book live. I do that for another thing. It's not this book. So there's parts on this book. I'm not gonna be writing down because I really want to get this book done quickly. You know, it doesn't seem really worth my time. It doesn't seem like I'll have to worry about a bunch of statistics. But we got 5 parts and an epilogue. I'm just gonna read this in 5-part segments like I did with the Ali book. Hopefully this is a little bit more entertaining than that last one. And I'll put the epilogue with the part 5 in the parts. And yeah, let's get to it. Part 1, The Unexpected Life.
They ain't believe in us. God did. God did. They ain't believe in us. God did.
All right, so I read the first part, called The Unexpected Journey, you know. quick little something. Nothing too bad, nothing crazy, you know. He's talking about, oh yeah, is your life where you want to be? Yada, yada, yada. And then it starts like bringing up like points because I've been into a few self-improvement things, so I know where things are going to head. And he's like, nah, he just switches around like in the part of the book. I ain't here to help you find that. I'm just helping you to find prayer and what prayer means to me and how prayer can improve your life. Such and such. I'm like, okay, that's cool. First chapter is just talk about how prayer affects him. Your answers for prayer. How, I think it has a little tangent about habits and like how they can affect your life. And, before getting too deep in that, he just goes, how to make prayer a habit and how prayer being a habit, praying, I should say. I think either way is right. I just sound weird like prayer. But nah. How prayer or habit can improve your life. And then at the end, he gives you like a 21-day challenge, which is about 10-minute prayers and everything. And that's nice. Talking about how to improve your life. If I get like 21 comments on that, then maybe I'll try and put this book more into practice. I'm just reading it because there's a bunch of books I have on my list. I got a lot more books now. Christmas passed. I got an extra book.
Come on. Like, you know what's so crazy, man? It's like, it breaks my heart. Nah, it really fucking breaks my heart that there's people out there that don't believe in us. Speedy, they don't believe in us. This shit breaks my fucking heart. Nah, it's fucking crazy. If you really think about it, like it's actually humans that don't believe in us. Shame on them.
How could they?
Shame.
All right, so I read the second chapter or the second part. Talk about his life journey or spiritual journey, I guess. And it talks about, how you learn how to pray properly, Stop wasting God's time. I mean, yeah, it was a cool subject and everything. Very interesting. But this is one part. He's like showing like Bible passages that have affected him, right? Where is this one? Oh my, this one's so weird. This is such a fucking weird analogy. I can't believe it's in the Bible. All right. Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye? Right? But do not notice the log that is in your own eye. Or how can you say to your brother, let me see the speck out of your eye when there is a log in your own eye? You hypocrite. First, take out the log out of your own eye, and you will clearly see a speck out of your brother's eye. Now, clearly he's talking about focus on your problems first, especially if they're bigger, and then try and, like, talk to your brother or something like that. But it's so goofy. He has a speck in his eye. People get specks in their eyes all the time. A whole fucking log, though? If you have a whole log in your eye, chances are you're dead. That log in your eye probably went to your brain. But let's just say he got a log in his eye. He takes it out of his eye. That eye is gone. Whether he takes it out or not, he ain't gonna see shit clearly. He's gonna have one POV, and it's just so weird. Call it a nitpick, but that's a weird analogy. All right, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get on to the third part. Life's essential habit. And I think this is the longest chapter out of all of it.
They want you broke. They want you miserable. They want you unhappy. They don't want you to be inspired. They don't want you to be motivated. They don't want you to win. So I'm gonna eat a cheeseburger.
All right, the flash is on. All right, this one's gonna be quick, I think. Part 3, the essential habit. The guy goes on talking about how prayer has changed his life. I think I already went about that. No. I guess he gets into more detail about how prayer changed his life. He gives you like a guide and steps how to start praying in a more meaningful and focused way, and to do it daily, and just how it will affect your life for the better. And then your connection with God, Jesus Christ, Yahweh, Allah, whoever you believe in, just making a deeper connection with your believer, your maker, which is pretty interesting to hear. It's also crazy how he like connects like other things of like self-improvement with prayer, but not getting deep into it. Maybe it's because I just have the mind just like, oh, that reminds me of that, which is kind of crazy right now. I can't get into details. My brain's fried. My sleep schedule's a little bad, but that's not important. We getting on to the fourth part now. All right.
Come on, let's go. You can do it. All that talk you talk, let's do it.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I ain't like you. I don't need you in the background.
Yo,
talking
chill.
shit for me to work out.
Chill, man.
I need to work out without you talking. Go
Chill.
somewhere.
Calm
Go
down.
to them,
Yo,
huh?
chill. Man.
Okay, so I got distracted mid fourth chapter. Well, you know, it's cool. It's an easy read. I don't know. I easily kind of get bored, but that's just probably me getting back into reading. It's a consistent read. Gotta give points for that.
They didn't believe in us. God did.
All right, so I finished the book. Yeah. I mean, it's only 120 pages. Better than the Muhammad Ali book, without a doubt. I will say that. But that's not really saying anything. They really did Muhammad Ali dirty with that boring-ass book. But this is... It's alright, you know. Not bad. Not good. Maybe a little bit bad. There's a part where this guy talks about, like, prayers and everything. And he has, like, the weirdest examples. I'm trying to look for that page right now. As you see me struggling to look for... Oh, yeah. He said everything is prayer, right? He's like, washing the dishes is prayer. I'm like, okay, changing the baby's diaper is prayer. Mowing the lawn is prayer. Okay, that sounds cool, right? Then he says, having dinner with family's prayer. Taking care of a sick relative is prayer. Talking to your children is prayer, right? And then he follows up, talking to your children, taking care of a sick relative, holding hands and making love with your spouse is prayer. Dude, what the fuck? I know God's everywhere, but do I have to hear that every time I'm piping her down, I'm praying? Dear God, help me figure out my struggles. Thank you for my stroke game, for it has improved double, where I went from 1 minute to 2 minutes. Like, what the hell? But yeah. Anyway, I give this book like a 5 out of 10. You know, definitive as mid. I'm sorry for all my inappropriate language and cussing. I know it's not Christ-like. I still hope you enjoyed the video. All right.
Yeah, bitch told me she love God. I'm high with the guys. Bitch, you talk to God. Oh my God, like somebody asked me a question, no, the OB is I nod. In the telly overseas, I'm in France with a bro. I'm a cold mate, cause a bitch they from below. Come out Twizzy crazy, cut the snakes up out that long. My Twizzy play the instrument, the minute track.